There below is... And before...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Irving passes to Jordan. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Jordan's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lopez finds Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Middleton looking it over. Over Harris. The kick out to Holiday. 5 on the clock. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And it was still over the rim. Offense and the basket interference is being challenged. Coach using his single opportunity to get that review. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. And basket interference is another one of the types of calls that can be really difficult to make. Up by the basket, oftentimes bodies and arms flying everywhere during some tip ball or attempted block or tip-in situations. These are tough to get right.
And compared to some of the more easy ones to review, like shot clock and game clock, or whether a shot was a 2 or 3-pointer grade, these basket interference calls, kind of tricky to deal with. And the word is in. The officials, guys, have ruled that the call stands. So the basket interference will be in effect.
Even though they had it right the first time, it was a good move to double check.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Durant kicks to Irving. Over Holiday. Irving can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Count that one.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point will be taken number 1.
Back to KD. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
Brown outside. Kicks it to Jordan. KD with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Holiday. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, Holiday focus there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. PJ Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Luwawu subbed in for Brown. Harden the pass to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Portis. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Here's Nwora, guarded by Harden. 3 on the clock. Outside Teague. His three-pointers off the mark. The Nets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Harden. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks. Portis finds Teague. Good D by Harden.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Wawu. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. That will count. It doesn't go for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Green. He's out there with Harris. And it's Harden in at the 2 guard. So it's the Bucks now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. He kicks to Tucker. Portis, the pass to Tucker, over Green, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Green. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Irving dishes to KD. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. Connaughton passes to Tucker. That's tipped. Portis finds Tucker. Portis with it. He's picked up by Irving. Portis against Jordan. Portis can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Irving from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And that's an intentional foul. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Outside Irving. 1:22 left in the first half. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bucks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday finds Lopez. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Harden with it. No points in the game yet for him. Dinwiddie dishes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Luwawu, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Holiday, here we go. Count it. Holiday's got 8.
Yeah, the defense very much more aggressive on the body up, but still Drew Holiday drops it down.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. To the middle. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Nets.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now Kevin Durant after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. Over Middleton. KD's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's stolen by Brown. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one good for 2. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, taken away by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Irving passes to KD. Shot, high post, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Nets lead by 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Durant with the steal. To the paint. Here's Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Antetokounmpo. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Harris outside. Holiday against Irving. Dishes to Durant. Back to Irving. Over Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Durant's got 6 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Antetokounmpo lays it up off the glass. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Durant. Harris outside. KD against Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. How the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Luwawu subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the layup is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nets leading by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Green left side. Luwawu, the pass to Griffin. It's deflected. Here's Connaughton to the inside. Stolen by Harden. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Teague. Rebounded by the Nets. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes. Sailing in. A pull-up. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets leading by 9. We've got Brown, also Green out there, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's Harden with the drive.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Bucks trail by 11. Holiday. Pass to Fortis. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brown outside. Kicks it to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Fortis. Pat Connaughton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Brown. Back to Harden. And the pass to Claxton. Green kicks to Harden. Pocket 6. Great look, but off the mark.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. Some solid defense from Harris.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 9. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Harris. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Nets leading by 7. Irving dishes to Harden. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jordan. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here is Holiday, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. 1:39 left in the fourth. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
Both free throws good from Holiday. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Irving for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the jump by Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Harden. Feeds it to Jordan. The pass to Luwawu. Now Harden, defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 2. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Well, clock winding down, none better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry.
DiVincenzo with it in the corner. Middleton with it. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
Harden kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Harden. Adds it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Now here is Irving. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. David, thank you as always. What a fantastic look at this. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We got DeAndre Jordan down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's KD in at the 4 slot. And for the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Actually out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. Pass to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And it's Brown missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Brown outside. Irving against Green. Durant for 3. They get it back. Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Count it from 12. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Here's Milton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Now here's Milton. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
KD's shot is off.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Can't connect from the right block. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Milton the pass to Maxey. And here is Green. Pass to Maxey. Inside. Here's Embiid. No good on that one. Good D by Jordan. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Down low, Embiid with the steal, and they're pushing it up. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Irving with a clean look. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Now here's Brown, defended by Milton. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Curry. Harden grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Yes, that goes in.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody is better at scoring through.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Howard dishes to Simmons. A second chance effort. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Simmons got his second bucket.
With tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Curry brings the double. Hill against Dinwiddie. Harden outside. 4 on the clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
Passes it to Hill. He kicks it to Simmons. It's back to Hill. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. They get a hand on it. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Six to shoot. Thibault, the pass to Hill. From deep 3-point range. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Here's Dinwiddie. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, it's hard to...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's George Hill, and it's Korkmaz in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Irving passes to Durant. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris outside. Thybulle on the wing. Harris looking it over. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Brown with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Irving. Tries to keep it alive. Thybulle, the pass to Howard. Thybulle on the wing. Howard kicks to Hill. Over Irving. Shoots from the block. Here's Howard. Now the feed to Harris. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now the 76ers on the break. And Howard with the stuff.
It's nice to have Dwight Howard on the end of the break. Not much is going to go wrong when he's the guy finishing it off.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The pass to KD. Pins the shot with nobody near him. And the Nets lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Pass to Korkmaz. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did, too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
To the inside. Here's Milton. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
There's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harden. Left block shot on the way. Luwawu, the pass to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. The shot off that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. The drive by Green inside. Green with the block. One-on-one here. And the jam by Harden.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Milton. Back to Embiid. Nice D from Griffin. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Simmons in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Harden surveying the D. And the shot goes in.
We all marvel at the offensive game of Harden, don't we? I mean, he's excellent at taking advantage of these in-between spots on the floor.
James Harden getting it done. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 2. And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving at the point guard. Here's Simmons. And he converts the layup. Simmons got 8.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Outside Irving. To the paint. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from KD. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one. The 76ers trail by 3. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Simmons inside. Guarded by Jordan. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Oh, this is the confidence the big man Embiid brings to the table. No hesitation shooting off the pass. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hills subbed in for Maxey. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. Here's Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Tobias Harris is checked in for Simmons. 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Harris outside. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Harris, good. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Hill, no good.
Now, if you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Claxton. And Tidy gets the jumper to fall. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. On the wing, Harris. He's got 6. The dish now to Howard. It's Hill on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Hill, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Here's Hill. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Back to Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. Fires it up. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Now the pass to Thibault. It's back to Hill. Kicks to Harris. Feeds to Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Green finds Harden. Back to Green. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And a beautiful finish by Howard. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Green. Harden the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Hill against Dinwiddie. And here now is Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Korkmaz. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead, up 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 76ers leading. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Taxi out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
How can you not, though, Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Irving. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Harden against Curry. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him is carried away.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the road.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Rocket 6. Here's Embiid. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the 76ers lead by 2. Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Passes it to Irving to take the lead. Green with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and Philadelphia calls time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Green. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Irving looking over the floor. Right side Durant. Jordan kicks to Harris. Launches it. And again, it's the Nets missing. Stolen by Durant. Softly drops in the floater.
I love the show of confidence. Durant showing his greatness in key situations.
Ball's knocked loose. Harris outside. And there's the pass to Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Thybulle. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Harden. That shot off the mark. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Simmons inside. Covered by Irving.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing doing important parts of the game.
Irving dishes to Harden. Jordan. Oh! And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in end. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Irving. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Maxey.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Irving passes to Brown. High post, KD. Oh, and he misses the dunk, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The kick out to Holiday. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Embiid, the pass to Curry. Pulls up on the elbow. The offensive rebound outside for Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. That misses off the backboard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Middleton up top, beyond the arc. And that one is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. In the corner, Simmons with it. Embiid kicks to Curry. Shoots from the high post. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's DiVincenzo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The pass to Harris. Over in the corner, Green. Middleton against Harris. And he makes that one.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And here's Embiid following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And it's Green missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the paint. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harris. Middleton dishes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
The 76ers trail by 3. Simmons working around. Down low. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. From outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Now here's Teague. Excellent D there from Hill.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Harris kicks to Hill. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. 9 feet out. Howard's shot is good.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Outside Teague. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Bobby Portis. Holiday out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second one. Bucks trail by 3. To the inside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Milton. Hill finds Howard. To the left side wing. Tolliver the pass to Korkmaz. From past the arc. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Right side, Portis. This one for 3. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Howard. Milton the pass to Hill. Beyond the arc. Howard kicks to Milton. Portis against Hill. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Simmons checked in for Tolliver. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here is Hill. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis inside. Lopez uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Holiday. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Great open look there. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Now here's Simmons. Howard kicks to Hill. Back to Howard. Fires for three, and that one's good. Thibault's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday goes in. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Simmons. Knocked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday finds Giannis. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision-maker.
Here's Connaughton. They get the rebound. Goes back up, and that's good off the glass that time. Portis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Embiid, the big fella, on the catch and shoot. Nice.
Outside Portis. Fires from the wing. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Norrell. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Connaughton. And the shot goes down. Connaughton's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Embiid against Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Maxey's checked in for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Green. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 4. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Forbes can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's DiVincenzo, defended by Milton. Portis can't get it to go.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Outside Holiday to the paint to end the cold streak, and DiVincenzo with the lay-in. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Embiid, count it, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Embiid's shot is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Holiday looking for an opening. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The 76ers lead. No one near Curry as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Passes to Holiday. Now Howard. Outside Curry. Bible on the wing. He kicks to Simmons. Pass to Tolliver. Curry on the wing. Howard trying to free himself up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Another miss by Curry. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lopez with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. The wide open look here for Holiday. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The pass to Howard. Over Middleton. Sweet move. And it's Howard laying it in. And it's 6 points for Dwight Howard.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Thibault. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Howard. Outside Curry. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Simmons. Outside Curry. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And he gets it to go. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. No good, shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Simmons with it. Pass to Curry. And Howard has it in the corner. Pocket 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Middleton for 3. No good. And here is Howard. Outside Curry. Top of the key, Tolliver. It's to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Giannis to stop the drought. Rebound by the 76ers. From deep. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know,
As the Nets bus arrives at the arena, no doubt. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Harris, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Tucker in at the 4 spot. Now here is Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he makes good on the layup.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Brown kicks to Irving from outside the arc.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now here's Durant.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Middleton. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Holiday. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Holiday looking over the floor. And it's blocked by Jordan. Wow, hammering it in. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. Passes it to KD. Stolen by Tucker. Giannis against Jordan. On the wing, Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Irving against Holiday. Now the pass to Durant. Over Middleton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Over Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Dinwiddie left side. And stolen by Jeff Teague.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Nets trail by 11. Harden outside. The feed now to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Here's Connaughton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Harden dishes to Griffin, trying to end the drought. Gets it off. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Brooklyn with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Griffin passes to Green. Back to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Bucks leading by 15. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. So the wing on the left. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Now here's Teague. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Now Teague. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lopez. That one, no good. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Irving, and the layup falls.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Now here's Lopez. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo, and the foul on Joe Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for T. Holiday against Brown. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Tucker's got his first points in this one. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Now here is Holiday following the shot by Kevin Durant. Giannis dishes to Tucker. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
Now, Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. Brown on him. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Teardrop shot. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. It's stolen. Left side Durant. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Durant.
Well, against aggressive defense, but Kevin Durant's so good at keeping his balance even amidst getting knocked around.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. No good again that time. Durant down low. Guarded by Holiday.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Giannis left side. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 6. Outside Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. That's tipped. They retain possession. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 6. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Harris finds Irving. Back to Harris. Nets passing it around. Lets it go. Durant, no good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harden the pass to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Teague deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Green. Harden outside. No good on the triple. Bucks leading by 10. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Trying to get open as Lopez. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Harden. They get a hand on it.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Connaughton, guarded by Green. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Dinwiddie against Teague. Ejected by Teague.
Wow, how about the superb extension on the block from Jeff Teague? He just reads his man perfectly.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Some changes for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Irving's got 6.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Giannis. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, the thinking is defensively you're trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit? This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. And here is Durant. 8 points for him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Giannis inside. He's against Jordan. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Giannis. Outside Holiday. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Green. He's out there with Griffin. Luwawu is out there with Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And an intentional foul right there. A different look for Milwaukee. On the wing, Harden, inside, and stolen by Portis. Antetokounmpo dishes to T. Down low. And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Outside T. Kicks it to Lopez. The high post shot, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
To the middle, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Shoots from the elbow. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff T. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. 16 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the basket by Harris.
Well, how about the mid-range game? Joe Harris knows they're going to run him off the three-point line, so he's showing you what else he has.
Giannis passes to Middleton. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's KD. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden against Giannis. Passes to DiVincenzo. Middleton for three. A shot, no good. Nets trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Nets also making a change. Brown is checked in for James Harden.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
From 18 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Antetokounmpo, no good. Johnson finds Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do, find his open teammates.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's just... And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, they've got Irving. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And he banks in the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Simmons. Tipped away. And stolen by Jordan. Left side Durant. Latrey. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Green. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Irving. Fires at the elbow. Up again. And Simmons with the rebound.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
And Green gets it to go.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Jordan. Here's KD. Simmons with the defensive effort.
They're struggling here early. 1 from 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Over Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
You got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Embiid has you in the air, the rest is easy.
And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Irving passes to KD. Over Maxey. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Irving.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from three. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone in that part of the court.
And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Now here's Durant. Offline with his three.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Nets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Irving attacking, and he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Green, the pass to Harris. Over Harris. And 10 shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, who's checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Hill.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Howard. Six to shoot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. To the paint. Green finds Harden. Got a hand on it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Harden, it's tipped. No good that time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top, up 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Thybulle, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thybulle's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those. And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Another shot. And the 76ers get it back.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6 to the inside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Hill, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 4. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. 1:57 left here in the second. Here's Simmons. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Can't afford to lose Simmons in the screen and roll. When you do, he tortures you for that mistake.
Now Irving. He's got 8. Down low. Durant trying to break free. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And that one, good. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Embiid's shot is good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Jeff Green is checked in for Luwawu. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. KD against Green. Green shot on the way. KD's shot is good.
Oh, that's why he's a superstar. Durant always finds a way to help the team offensively.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Hill. Kicks to Harris. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And stolen by Simmons. One-on-one here. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard. So his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Just 3 on the clock.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
Embiid with the steal and the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And Tobias Harris, a player that can... That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with George Hill. And it's Scott in at the 3, the small forward. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Embiid. Good work there as it goes. 10 points for Joel Embiid. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. That's good from Harris on the assist by Hill.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Irving. Good. Nice job down low. Irving's got 10.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Simmons dishes to Hill. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Jordan. 3-pointer. No good on the shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And KD throws it down.
And Durant gives you such a huge target on alley-oops. I mean, he can go up and grab anything as long as it's in the general direction of the rim.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction. Terrific and penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Irving passes to KD. Good D by Embiid.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Some changes for Philadelphia. There's the pass to Milton. All alone. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Howard kicks to Thibault. Pass to Milton. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Second shot opportunity. Howard, that's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Nets trail by 14. Harden surveying the D. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Harden is never scared of physical defenders. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to get these calls when he's shooting.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Thibault. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Milton. To the paint. Here's Howard. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Griffin. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Howard, the pass to Tolliver. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. Pass to Milton. Launches a three. But they get it back. They double-team Howard. And the pass to Milton. Here's Thibault. And at last, they get one to fall. And the 76ers lead by 13. Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Back to Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Milton. Dishes it to Howard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Harden with it. 7 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass, and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Here's Milton. Green with the block. And he commits the intentional foul. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Brown with the bounce pass. Jordan finds Harris. From downtown. And the Nets miss again. Philadelphia leading by 12. Shots good by Simmons. And 12 points for Ben Simmons.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Irving looking over the floor. Durant in the corner. From the wing. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. And here's Harden. Outside, KD. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Maxey, no good.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Simmons passes to Maxey. Outside, Simmons passes it to Maxey. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Embiid kicks to Green. The 3. They get it again.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. Simmons against Harden. Here's Embiid with the putback. And staying with the play, Harris. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Pass to Durant. High post try. That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
The pass to Maxey. And the shot goes in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Harden finds KD. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Maxey passes to Embiid. Poked away, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
And Philadelphia has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Yep, that one goes.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point range. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton, and it's Green in at small forward. Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. And that one's good by Giannis. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Connaughton missing. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris has got the ball. There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. That one drops for him.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot's good. Giannis has got his second basket.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Harris with it. Picked up by Portis. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Giannis. And that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Passes it to Milton. Over Holiday. They kick it out to Green for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Giannis. Pass to Portis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The pass to Embiid. Green with the ball. He dishes it to Embiid. Back to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And stolen by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Connaughton. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Milton the pass to Harris. He gets that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside Portis. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Giannis with it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis, the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Pass to Embiid. And here is Milton. Back to Embiid. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Holiday surveying the floor. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Good D by Embiid.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Teague, the pass to Tucker. Howard with the steal. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Tolliver. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Lets it go from the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Now here's Middleton. Defended by Thibault. Teague, the pass to Tucker. Tries from 10. And he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Howard kicks to Hill. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Middleton. Again, Curry missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Offensive rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Thibault, the pass to Tolliver.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And there's the pass to Tolliver. Howard kicks to Curry. Unloads from 13. And it's sent back by Lopez. Curry finds Thibault. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now here is Holiday, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Outside, Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. to Giannis. It's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons. Here's Maxey. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 3...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Holiday. Clock at 6. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. The 76ers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Embiid. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. 76ers moving the ball around. Korkmaz passes to Embiid for the lead. Tips it, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 8 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Howard finds Curry. Outside Hill. Curry with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
To the left wing. Here's Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one fast break. The kick out to T. Middleton right side.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Curry gets the bucket.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Teague. He feeds it to Lopez. here is Curry. Now the pass to Thibault. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Hill finds Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. And they take the lead. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Middleton outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To the middle, got a piece of it. Tucker. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
All free throws good from Tucker. With 1 on the clock, missed.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better...
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Milwaukee in the lead. And here we go. And the dunk by Giannis.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Milton. There's the 3. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris finds Green. Embiid against Portis. Embiid, the pass to Harris. And stolen by Portis. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 3. Green, the pass to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris's shot is good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Holiday. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harris finds Milton. Here's Embiid. Over Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer. So you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Bucks leading by 3. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Giannis. Guarded by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. A finish. And contact on the coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, down to the wire. This is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Now, and Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Giannis left side. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Pulls it from 20. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Giannis. And the pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Middleton, the pass to Lopez. The shot, no good. Good D by Howard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bible with the ball. Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe, and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Harris.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area, definitely throwing some shots off.